Most people assume that buying refurbished tools is a gamble, but sometimes you stumble onto a deal that makes you wonder why anyone pays full retail price. This bench sander is a perfect example of that. Right out of the box, it looks and acts like it just rolled off the assembly line. It is one of those workhorse tools that sits on the corner of a workbench, quietly waiting to save hours of tedious hand sanding. The first thing that hits you is the build quality. It feels solid, not like some flimsy plastic toy that is going to vibrate itself off the table the moment you turn it on. It has a nice, grounded weight to it, which is exactly what you want when you are pressing a piece of hardwood against a spinning disc or belt. Now here is the thing about this specific unit. Because it is a refurbished model, it arrives in a generic box, which honestly, who cares? You are not buying the packaging, you are buying the motor and the grit. It runs on standard 120-volt power, so you can plug it into any outlet in the garage without needing a special setup. The medium grit included is a great middle ground for most projects, whether you are smoothing out rough edges on a pine board or cleaning up a miter cut. What stands out, though, is how smooth the transition is between the belt and the disc. It is a dual-purpose machine, and having that versatility in such a compact footprint is a massive win for anyone working in a smaller shop or a crowded garage. You get the long belt for those straight edges and the disc for the curves, all in one package. Now, it is not perfect. If you are looking for a heavy-duty industrial machine to run for 8 hours a day, this might feel a bit light for that kind of abuse. It is definitely designed for the hobbyist or the weekend warrior. Also, the dust collection could be a bit more aggressive. You are still going to want to keep a shop vac nearby to keep the workspace clean. But for the price point, it is hard to complain. It is one of those tools that just does the job without any fuss or complicated menus to navigate. You flip the switch, it spins up, and you get to work. It is reliable, it is efficient, and it is a smart way to stretch your budget further without sacrificing the quality of your finished projects. If you have been putting off getting a dedicated sander because of the cost, this is probably the sign you were waiting for. It is a solid, dependable piece of gear that earns its keep the moment you plug it in.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.